welcome to my channel once again. This is IntuitiveEdge. It's time to take a look at our week ahead and see what energies lie in store for this last week of April, heading into the month of May. Okay, so when I sat down to write out the spread for this week, I was focusing in on the questions to ask. We're going to look at what's going on in the realm of politics. I always check in with that because that seems to always be changing. Lots going on there. So we have politics, society, and then what is new in each of those. Then we have what are we leaving behind this week? What are the lessons to learn or the challenges this week? And then I got the sense on the last question of what is changing this week. And I got the sense of something being flipped upside down or turning a corner or something shifting or changing. All right, so let's get started with the cards. The first card out on political, we have the Empress. Now, a strong female energy coming in there. Interesting, we would have the Empress on the political after we've had so much going on politically, so much contention. So it's interesting to have the kind of a different energy coming in there. Now, what's new with politics is we have this card. This is the card of refusal, for a general, broad term with it. But with that gathering energy coming in with that cups there, wanting to show something or prove something and having someone not want to look at it or not want to see what you're trying to give them or trying to show them. So there could be a lot of this going on in regard to politics. I don't want to see it. I don't want to know. Like one side saying, see, we're showing you something, and the other side going, I don't care, la la la, I don't want to hear it. The sense I get with that energy of someone wanting to show someone something and the other person doesn't want to see it, it's almost like with that river right next to her. It's almost like being pushed to the edge and you have to make a choice. You have to make a decision. It's coming up. It's like you can't sit on the fence any longer. You have to make a decision about this. Either go one way or the other, but you can't stay in the middle any longer. So there's something about having to make a decision about caring about yourself, caring about what's important, taking care of yourself first, putting yourself first, and you have to make a decision and a choice very soon about that. Now the energy on society at large, I've got the Seven of Pentacles, the card of assessment, looking over the past at what's been accomplished and also what you need to do going forward, making assessment decisions. And what's new with it is, we have the Knight of Wands. This is the card of taking action. It's a messenger about action that's going to be taken. And, I heard when I was looking at this, in my mind, it was like society going, did you hear? Did you hear? Did you hear what happened? Did you hear? So there's probably going to be some news coming out that's going to have people talking. But it's also going to cause people to get up and want to go do something. So get involved. Start a groundswell of a movement. There's energy behind that. It's almost like with this card here, he's sitting down and then this person here is standing up and walking, moving forward. So it's like there's an energy of wanting to get up, not be complacent anymore, but also kind of spur to action. So I think society is going to be on the move. There's going to be people, and I just hear like chatter, like, people talking back and forth going, did you hear about this? Did you hear about that? Let's organize. Let's do something about it. That's going to get interesting. Probably more so the week after, but definitely things are starting rumbling this week in terms of society taking action. And I don't necessarily think that that's aggressive action or bad action or wrong action. It's just taking action, getting up and doing something about. It's like you've had some time to assess, to look over things, to see kind of where you need to make adjustments, and now's the time to move forward and act. So, okay. Interesting card on what we are leaving behind. I've got this card of action. Things happening quickly. It's a very focused energy of scrutiny. It's like these wands coming in, and it's like taking a look at what's happening. It's all focused in on that one tree. So a lot of focus has been singular. And that's kind of moving into the past. So what we're leaving behind. And what's interesting is right next to that is the lesson to learn, and the challenges is this card. So what do we need to move on from? What do we need to learn? It's going to be a challenge to know what to move on from, how to move on from something. So that's both the lesson and the challenge, is knowing when to move on. So what is changing this week? Now, the sense I got when I was creating the spread was what's going to be flipped around, upside down, turning a corner, what's changing? Now, fascinating card to have on this. I knew there was energy behind it. We have the King. The King of Pentacles, I usually get that in terms of leadership. So we may see some changes in the very top of the top, leadership. Changes in leadership. And it's interesting, we have that King of Pentacles and then the Empress on the political. So a shift, perhaps a literal shift in leadership. So we will see what comes of that. But look for some type of shift or change. Perhaps the presidency, maybe some changes there. Underneath, we have the Five of Wands. This is a card of struggle. So I don't think it's going to be an easy week, but I do see a lot of people taking action, some of it appropriate action, just people getting involved. And I see a lot more with people not wanting to just stay on the sidelines. I sense a lot more involvement than I have before. So the angel card for this week is Depth, D-E-P-T-H. And the little angel guy on the side here, I don't know if you can see that, but it's like a little angel diving in to the water. So getting down underneath, getting to the bottom of something, exploring what's underneath. So it's all about uncovering things being exposed, uncovered, getting to the bottom of things. That's a lot of the energy underlying this week, with a lot of the shift, a lot of the changes, having to move on from exposure, what's been going on in the past, people getting off of their seats and getting up and moving and taking action, getting involved. A lot of that is going to be happening this week. So I was wanting to focus on something specific for this week at the end of this. Anything that might be coming up in the news or what we might be seeing happening, anything specific. And what I'm sensing or picking up on is something about a giant hole. I don't know if it's a sinkhole or like a cave-in or some type of hole in the earth. Okay, I think that's it for this week ahead. I will go ahead and wrap this video up. Thank you for joining me, everyone. And we will catch you next time. If you want to take a look at your personalized week ahead, I do group peek at your week over on Patreon. You can join me over there. I am not monetized on YouTube, so if any ads pop up, they are not my doing. So just letting you know, I don't take any monetization on this channel. So if you want to support me, join me over on Patreon. So there's things going on over there, different tiers. You can look it up if you'd like. Link is in the description. So thank you again, everyone. I appreciate you being here, and we'll catch you next week. Bye for now.